Hi, and welcome to this super special bonus content for our Nancy Drew cookbook. Something that we've been talking about doing ever since before we even started making these videos was making a sandwich for Katie Firestone with the ingredients on her boat. And if you've played the game, I'm pretty sure you already know where we're going with this. One of my favorite things about playing Deception Island was making her jellyfish sandwich because I could and making her eat it. Now usually real life doesn't go quite as in game, but we thought that for this very special occasion we're going to show you all how to make a jellyfish sandwich that you can eat in real life without dying or going to the ER.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you nervous? I'm ready. Okay. First thing you're going to need is a packet of unflavored gelatin. This is just a standard size packet. Take 3/4 of a cup of water and heat that to boiling.
Turn your back on your pot of water so it will boil faster.
Once your water starts boiling, we're going to cut off the heat and then whisk in your packet of gelatin. Then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of cold water.
Now it's time to add your sweetener.
We want our jellyfish to have a little bit of flavor. I really should have done this before we added the cold water, but I forgot. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar to our water mixture, just so that you're not having a plain jellified blob in your sandwich.
That sounds appetizing, doesn't
We're going to stir that until it dissolves. Let's talk about flavoring our jellyfish. This step is optional, but since we are using grape jelly, like you have available in the game, we wanted to do a grape flavored jellyfish as well. So we found this little bottle of grape flavored extract in the party planning section of the store. This is what the packet came in looks like. The only thing I don't like about this is it is colored, so we're going to start off adding just 1 drop at a time because we don't want a very colored jellyfish. This is not exactly in a dropper, so I'm going to pour a little in the cap first and then drip it from the cap to make sure we don't go a little too heavy.
That's enough.
Yeah, I think that's all we're going to put right there.
This is a light purple.
Yeah. So if you want a clear jellyfish, I recommend using some different flavor of extract or no flavoring at all.
Like you can get a clear strawberry extract.
Okay, it is very light. So it's a light grape flavor, but I think we could do more if we wanted to. Do you want to go with a little more grape or settle there?
We can settle there.
Okay, it's just the faintest hint of grape right now. So this stuff is super concentrated. Even if you want a stronger flavor, I would still go with like less than 1/8 of a teaspoon probably, because any more than that in this amount is probably going to be a little overpowering.
And you might have a very dark purple jellyfish.
So let's go ahead and make our jellyfish. For that, I have 3 of these 2-cup size containers. You've seen us use these in a million other videos at this point. We're going to divide it up between these containers and just make thin little discs in the bottom. So what we're ending up with at this point is 3 layers about a 1/2 inch deep of pale
3 little
lavender
jellyfish
liquid. And we're gonna go ahead and cover these up and set them in the fridge until they finish gelling. That's gonna take a good 2 or 3 hours.
We're just gonna leave it.
We don't have 2 or 3 hours today, so we're just gonna come back to it tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then with our little lavender jellyfish. And
Excited.
we'll make ourselves a sandwich, and we'll see how it is. We'll see if it is as good as I would
Like it to be.
Yeah, I was about to say as I would like it to imagine a jellyfish sandwich would be, but I don't know that. Like, I don't recommend that.
Just think like an octopus sandwich, like with a herby flavor.
I think that's enough for today. We'll see y'all tomorrow in 3, 2, 1.
Voila!
It is day 2 of our jellyfish sandwich, and we are ready to inspect our jellyfish.
let's look at those jellies.
Now we're really only going to need 1 or maybe 2 of these for each serving, so this is going to make more than you need for just 1 sandwich. So it was still foamy enough that we did get a little bit of foam on there, but I'm fine with that because
Yeah, it makes it look more.
yeah, it's more like jellyfish straight from the ocean sort of look here. If you really want to get a nice looking jellyfish, yeah, definitely hit your container with just a smidge of cooking spray first, but not much so that you don't really get that cooking spray flavor to it. So let's make our sandwich. Literally all we're doing is making a PB&J, so it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna grab a plate. So we have a piece of bread with jelly, a piece with peanut butter, and we're gonna put a jellyfish in the middle of those.
Look how cute it is! I think it's
Let's get a side view of this before we finish it up.
that jelly.
Our little jellyfish on here.
Isn't he cute?
We have our little jellyfish in there. You can see our nice layer of it. If you made thinner jellyfish, like if you split the gelatin recipe in half or else distribute it between more bowls, it could be cute to do like a couple jellyfish stacked on top of each other in the middle.
I mean, it's nice.
The texture isn't weird because it's just like if you had a more solid jelly in it in the first place, since this already has jelly and that already has some gelatin already. So it's not an unexpected texture in there. Are you losing jellyfish?
Yes. As far as taste-wise, it tastes like a PB&J.
Nothing really crazy going on flavor-wise, but nothing to dislike either. Now that you've tried our jellyfish sandwich, next time you go to the beach, will you save a jellyfish off the beach to take home and put in a sandwich?
No, I'm not a complete idiot.
That is so harsh. That's it for today. The jellyfish itself, what would you say about the flavor?
I mean, it's got a very light grape flavor.
It's a very light flavor, but when I'm taking bites of sandwich, it is thick enough that I am definitely able to pick out that grape flavor from the jelly grape flavor. Are you too?
I mean, not like where it's bad.
Right. But you can tell the difference between the two. But they do work together fine flavor-wise. And it's just like, just a little extra layer of gelled in your sandwich.
So if you like lots of jelly, try this out.
If you're not a fan of grape jelly, like grape is not my favorite flavor by any stretch of the means.
You can do other flavors.
Get yourself a different jelly and a different fruit extract and go wild with this recipe. I mean, you don't have to make a PB&J. You can do a completely different flavor of jellyfish, if any flavor at all. And make yourself a ham and cheese or whatever you want. Go for it. Tell us what you tried. And we will see y'all again someday. Bye.